Florida. Gary, what's going on, guys? Oh, yeah. I was going to offer you guys these two. Fuck. This one over here. Let's get ready to rumble. What's going on, guys? Julian. What's going on, guys? Alright, so I got a couple things that's easier stuff over here, better pouring from last week. There's like a little bit in there that's just melt stuff. There's some better coins towards the front. We got a toner Merc dime over there. We got a slab back here that's foreign, only 20. What was it? 2022 pieces. Secret Heart. Couple. These are supposed to be 61 Canadian sets. Of course, they're supposed to be uncirculated sets, but these ones, like everything else in this guy's collection that I've sold, he had to go to the extreme and get ones that looked fucking PL as fuck. These ones actually ain't too bad. They got like a tone to them. Yeah, they definitely pretty coins though. And the 61 sets, I don't think the last one, I didn't have any this early, so I believe I looked these up. Like this, they're like, people are, it's like $40 melt is what's in them. 39 and some change melt. Most people ask like 50, 60 bucks for these when they look PL. Look at this other one. That one didn't look too majorly PL. That one actually looked closer to, like kind of like half and half to me. So this must have been the one that I looked at originally. It could just be this light too. No, yeah. They do. They have a cameo. They do have a mirror-like fields. Some of these have some tone to them. Yeah. I believe this. One of the reverses of the pennies was really. Let's do that other one. Yeah. So these like $40 melt. Do 45 a piece. It's $90. You buy both of them. Like I say, once they're later than this, they would have been in a package that's not falling apart. Like these packages are old. Got those. It's Great Britain War Medal right there. Indian War. 3rd Regiment. Alright, let me show you all the crazy stuff. These are the crazy coins. So I've got this guy right here. Let's get a little more light on. Let's get some zoom going on here. This is a 1902. If you guys are familiar with Canadian silver, you'll know they never look like this. They never look this nice. This is a 1902 no mint mark. It's the first year of this type. And also they have the 1902 mint mark, and then they've got the 1902H. This is the lower mintage. This is the lowest mintage of this design. This coin right here, yeah, thought it was 13, but either way, yeah, based on the photos I see, this might actually be like top pop. There is some polish lines, which there should be, but besides that fucker, she is something else right there, baby. Go look this coin up, guys. Go look it up on NGC. There's some beautiful tone coming in. No, 1902 no mint mark. So usually there's an H under here. The more common year of the 02. All I got to do is send this in, but I'm going to offer it because I got a crazy collection in and I need to pay for it. So I'm going to offer this. Just throw me an offer. And I'm also going to offer this. These were both in my grading pile. This is a 1907S monster toned Philippines un peso. So there's your S down there, your 07. Full luster on this. If it hits a 4, it's 2,500, and a 3, it's 900. I would I would take an offer on it, is what I would do. So those are the major coins I have today. And everything else isn't so major. This is a cool... Oh, nobody's even paying attention. They got scared by those coins, huh? And they got scared of shit. Be like, oh shit. I get out of here. That fucking thing is fucking nutty as shit. What's up, STP? How much you think this coin goes for in a 64 STP? Just off the top of your head. Like, what's NGC's number? If you can't hear me, that sucks. But Dave Sarge, what's up, buddy? Let me hide the... Somebody guess. What do y'all think this coin goes for in a 64? This is a 1907S, 1 peso, un peso. Monster toner. Of course, we minted these. Everybody's got to guess, huh? No guesses. They don't guessing. I don't do them guessing stuff, so. Well, it's 2,500 if it hits a 64, chat. NGC price guide. Not my price guide. I didn't like write the price guide up. It'd be cool if I could write the price guides up, you know. That would mean I'd be really doing something. You're the guy that writes the price guide. You're doing something. Yep, $2,500 coin. Hits a 64, 963. With that kind of luster. Yeah, she's there. 1907S. Taking offers. Like I say, I got a big collection in. I got to be able to afford it. So I've got some specialties here that were in my grading pile. This is a 1902 Canada dime. This coin right here in a 63 is 1,200 NGC. It's actually the first year of that design. That design only ran to 1907, I believe. And you have a 1902 no mint mark and you have a 1902H. The no mint mark's pretty rare, especially in that. That actually looks like it might come out top pop. I need a 3 for a 1,200. That's the highest grade NGC has on one of them. If I get a 4, it's top pop and it's worth more than 1,200. So I don't know. Make offers on them, chat. You actually can buy them and the whole rest of the table. You can buy them and the whole if you got money on you. We can make some stuff happen over here. This is actually a commemorative from Ireland. This is the Easter Revolt, or Easter Revolt. There's a couple other names they call it, but this is a 10 shilling from Ireland. These sell $75 on eBay in this kind of shape. This is a mint state coin, probably a 2. These actually they're commemorative. They originally came in a box that had like a COA, from the Ireland Mint, and, talked about what the commemorative was and all that kind of jazz. They sell for like $120 if you actually have the box. But $75 coin, I'm running it for 35 bucks. That's my start price. Some of these I'm just running what I paid for them. So if you're paying attention, get some deals. And if you look this coin up too, a lot of them you see are really, really rough. I don't know why. It's like they cracked them out and spent them. Like, fuck a commemorative coin, we're just going to spend. It's 10 shillings. In 1966, I guess that might have been a little money. I gotta plug that bad boy in. $75 coin, chat. Alright, I'll plug this shit in. Be scared today. Some scared cats. That's alright. Be hanging out here. We got all weekend, chat. We gotta buy this fucking like $20,000 book. Run this stuff individually, or we can run the whole table. You know, it's really up to you guys, or a lot for you, whatever. You know, this is a counter stamped 20 rays with a 40 counter stamp. This is Brazil 1832. These are pretty big coins. I mean, size wise, big old copper. I love the designs. Brazil. I don't know if this counter stamping just struck through too hard through this, or if this was like, you know, like in a piece of jewelry or something. So normally I'd say this is like 60 bucks, but since it has that going on and I'm not sure, I'm gonna do it like 35 also. I think that should be very fair for that 1832. And it's a 40 rays. 40 rays. Brazil. And it's actually a 20 rays with a 40. The government actually counterstamped this 40 over top of the 20. They needed it to be worth more, and voila, it was worth more. Guys, I'm running these cheap, so if you got 35 bucks, I mean, this is just a piece of silver, 1992. This one is Czechoslovakia. I believe when I looked it up, it was worth more than melt, but I'd probably do like $20 on it. It's going to be like probably standard price on that. It's actually a nice looking one too. Quite high grade on that. I don't know if people grade these, but it is silver. I don't remember, 90% I believe. Could be 83.5 or something weird. Could even be 925. Looked it up the other week, so we could look it up again if we need to. This coin right here, this is actually from 1902. This designer, this guy here, he's an artist. He actually did paintings and all that, but he did metallic art. This is a bronze piece. It's from France, Paris. I wish I knew the guy's name. I don't think I could pronounce it even when I looked it up. But he was doing stuff from like 1902 to 1922, and maybe even a little later. But this piece here, it's signed and dated on the front here and on the back, like it's engraved. I believe most people are asking like $130 for these. That's what I would run it at. 130 is flea pay price. So if you're looking for something to take a chance on at 45, possibly make $7,500. There you go. Rare piece. Actually, all the ones I saw that he made, they're all different. I never saw like people like two listings of the same one. So I don't know if they're one-of-ones, like each piece is different, because I did not see this exact one. All of them were different. Like I say, it's a piece of art, so they probably are. This is it. Like, this is the only one that looks exactly like this one. Guys, feel free to throw a number too. Like if $130 coin for $45 don't sound good close, let me know. Let's see. If you're somebody that's bought from me before, make a deal happen. I've got some Colonials left. 1814 Commerce. That's a Great Britain Commerce token. 1817 Ireland Hibernia. We have a Drape bust here. No date. Pretty rough. 1760 Irish Hibernia halfpenny. Now that's not very common to see. Then a 38 and a 34 early KG2 UK halfpennies. I would sell them as a lot. Usually do like 20 a piece on those. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20. Guys, we got a major collection and we got to sell some stuff, so any help is appreciated. I mean, just that coin right there is fucking your goddamn money. These are usually 30, 35. Probably like a 30, 35. Yeah, probably like a 30, 35. Yeah, probably same thing. $30, $30. I could probably put them on a Facebook group and get that for them. Any slab Morgans? Not today. Only thing US I have is this one bullseye toned Morgan or Merc dime. Old blue holder. Really don't see it as much in the light as you do in the dimmer light, but nice bullseye. And that I believe was 75. That is the only US piece, my friend. Thank you for asking. Though I usually have that stuff, but this big ass collection came in, and boss pretty much put the US stuff up, and I've been selling all the foreign from it for like a month and a half now. So, but I just got a book in that's probably like a $20,000 book, so I got to get some money together to freaking. I want to own that book for the 75. Like I say, 75. I'm just asking like what it scans for because of the beautiful toning, you know. It needs to go to CAC and get a sticker. You'd probably get a sticker on it. And it's actually a hard year to get your full band, so really don't feel bad that it doesn't have it, because this would be big money if it had a FB on it. 45 just never had that full. It does have a little bit of a band on this one when I was looking at it, but see if we can zoom in to actually see this toning a little better. Yeah, there we go. So as you can see, really nice toning on this coin. Good little bullseye there. Yeah, scans for 75. Yeah. Pretty damn sure that was PCGS price guide on it in that grade. Let me check it for you. And it's an old blue holder, so it's right after the old green holders. So it's a little bit older of a holder, and that's why I say send it to Cat, because they like to sticker those old blue holders and those old green holders. And I'll say why. It's just because they look good. All right, what's the numbers on that? 1548 48 2928. Yeah, that don't. What is that site? I've never even used that. Don't use sites like that, man. Use the actual company that graded the coin. $75. That's your coin right there. That's price guide value on your coin, or on my coin, until it's yours. Population's 3766. Pop higher 536. You know, no photo because they didn't do photos back then. Run it and we'll move on. If nobody wants it, nobody wants it. Yeah, like don't use CoinSnap. Don't use don't use that. That's not accurate. It might be accurate for like melt silver. It's not going to be accurate for a monster obverse tone 66 in a PCGS holder. Yeah. The company that grades the coin knows what it's worth. Yeah, no. This coin would not sell that. I mean, Gray Sheet's here. I'll show you what Gray Sheet is. You want to see what Gray Sheet is? What actual wholesale is? I got a book. Find it. I'm pretty sure I paid wholesale for it, and it's a whole lot more than that. Let's see. We ain't even gonna worry about it, buddy. I know it's more than that wholesale. Somebody tell him what Gray Sheet is. Somebody tell him what Gray Sheet is. Because I know it's not no $29. Well, what's Gray Sheet? Not $29, right? I don't need you, buddy. If you're just gonna Jew me down, I don't need people like that, bro. I would have took a fair offer, but damn. Yeah, you're telling me a lie. You're giving me a price from some app that doesn't even. I've been selling coins for 3 years, bro. Like, never heard of that site. Not once have I used that site to price my coins. I use Gray Sheet, PCGS, NGC, CPG. If it's not any of that, it's not worth the shit. Like I say, I did give it credit. I did say sometimes it's right on melt silver. You know, because that's not hard to figure out. It's not hard to figure out what a coin melts for. If it's just a call coin, it's probably right on it. And what's it just telling you the coin? like, like a raw one? Like I'm selling that out as a raw one? Good morning, Boogie Down. What's up, my friend? How you guys feeling? All right, we were going through foreign, so yeah, she's nice, man. I'm just asking scan for it. Monster tuner. Scanner as close as you can get. Scan 75. I was going to ask 100. Goddamn, I thought I was being nice. Let me zoom in a little more. We really want to see that toning. Yeah, she is. Wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's an old blue holder. Needs to go to CAC. Definitely over 100, you get a CAC sticker on it. 75 is scan. As close as you can get. I'll let it rip. Tater chip. I'm not hard to deal with, man, but we ain't going to go with no random prices that are made up. Owe me a number, Boogie. She's all yours, baby. I mean, I just got it this week. What you guys think I paid for it at the coin shop locally? I partner with a coin shop locally that's like 2-3 miles from me. I've been on here for 3 years selling coins from that coin shop. Right? We sell a lot of coins for him. Yeah, we get deals, right? But like, what do you think? What do you think he sold me this for? Scans for 75. You go to PCGS, or it's actually right here because I looked it up for that other guy. Tried it. See, look, Zephyr knows what gray sheet is. See, Zephyr knows what gray sheet is. I'm gonna run it for you just because you know what gray sheet is. Yeah, $75 price guide. I don't know, man. I mean, that's gray sheet on a blast white one, isn't it? You know, toning's not worth nothing. That toning's not worth nothing. Perfect bullseye toner. Yeah, that's gray sheet on a 66 blast white. On a 45. I'll tell you what, tater chips. $50, I'll let it rip. I think that's stupid. Just giving it away. Might make $2. There you go, tater chips. Since when isn't tone worth anything? I don't know. Kind of crazy these days. They like it to run though. They like fighting each other. I know. I get it, guys. I get it. I'm trying to get to where I can get these damn freaking giveaways like $1 a piece, so I can actually get popping up in here, man. But I can't seem to figure it the fuck out. If anybody has any hints, anybody streams, they know the secret, let me know, man. Let me in on the secret, bro. I'm not in the in crowd. Boogie, good pickup, buddy. Was that your first pickup, Boogie? Down. Number 1. First pickup. Oh, you couponed. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I didn't recognize the name. I know I kind of did, but I wasn't sure. Maybe it's been a little while. All right, cool. That's fine. I'm still going to throw something in. I got all these things to give away over here. Ooh, was that? Oh, I know. Yeah, I know exactly one you're talking about. Did you send it in yet? That thing might get a fucking 6. Because I've been seeing pictures of ones, bro, that look like that in groups and stuff that are graded, that have like plus grades and all that on it. Yeah, like send that bitch in. This is yours for free. No problem, buddy. Appreciate you starting us off there. All right, like I say, I got this whole collection over here left. which is going to be a couple better silvers. This is a commemorative from Ireland. They're like $75 in this condition raw on eBay. I'm asking like around 35. This guy right here in a 63. This is a 2 shilling. This gets a 3. It's $100 NGC. Probably like $30 coin. Like I say, this is $132 on eBay. Something like $45 if I put it in a lot. I can do all this stuff in a lot. There's all these colonial copper coins that I showed. About $120 there in colonial coppers. And then all of this should be melt silver. All of this here. I'll even throw in that nice Czechoslovakian in the melt silver stack. You know, that's all melt silver. You've got all of these at $20 a piece. These are 1700s, 1800s, colonial coppers. This is probably the best one here, the 1760. I never see them looking this good. Very, very nice. All right, I can run this lot for 100. There was 75 before this, so it's like $90. $90 melt here. Hey, I appreciate that too, buddy. For sure, for sure. Yeah, I don't mess with it too much yet. I'm just mostly just, you know, like these lives go up on there. Trying to build a little bit of a following on there, but, you know, I really don't have enough time. I'm always looking for coins. I got a couple big boys here, guys. Like these, I'd love to sell this whole table. If somebody had big money and could buy these 2 coins and just take the rest of the table in the deal, we would have a super deal going on right now. 1902, go look this up. 1902, no mint mark. Zoom in a little bit. This is, oh, get that little something off there. This is a 1902 no mint mark Canada dime. This coin is in immaculate condition. I might even say higher than a 3 on this. But a 3 in NGC is a $1,200 coin because this is low mintage, and normally 1902, the more common, would have a H down here. This is the 1902 no mint mark, lower mintage. Does have some dye polish, but besides that, this coin is immaculate. Looking for just an offer on it. And then we also have this bad boy, which we don't really need to be so zoomed in on him. This is a 1907S un peso monster toner. This is a 1 peso. This coin in a 4 is a $2,500 coin. In a 3, it's $900. Full luster. I mean, everything's there. I mean, beautiful toning. So, like, if somebody's got, like, the actual money and wants to make out with some really good coins, I know. Well, these were in my grade stack, but I just got a book that's probably a $20,000 book in. So I don't mind selling these because I have a lot more stuff to grade now. That would probably even, some of the stuff in that book's better than this. So, yeah. And I had already shown these to a couple people, so. Yeah. And they usually have, you know, you can get them with really strong strikes. You can get them with weaker strikes. This doesn't have the strongest strike in the world. The reverse is pretty strong. The obverse is a little weak. That's why I would probably say it's a 63. And since there's such a gap between a 3 and a 4, 900 to 2,500, I would say they probably give it a 3 just to be safe. But then it's monster tuned. You send it to CAC, you probably get a CAC sticker on it. And then this one right here, this might actually get a fucking 64 or 65. And then in that case, they don't have a price for it because this would be top pop in a 63. There's only a couple of them. And you can see the tone on this. This was most likely in a book, or I don't know. This was stored properly though. because you still got your blast white toning on that and all that, or your blast white surfaces, and then just some edge toning. Yeah, if anybody knows anything about these coins, bro, make me an offer. I know they're scary, bro. They're scary coins. Scary coins. But you'd be surprised. I got a deal on them, so you'd be surprised what I'd take for this whole table. But I need the money. Like, we need to make it happen. You know what I mean? All right. Let's see. I've got this, which is pretty unique also. This is minted. They only minted 2,022 of these. This is Cook Island Secret Heart. This is in a 70 antiqued. Big fat holder. Rated by 7K. Here's the information about it. Mintage 2022. That's what it says on the center there. Really thick coin. These right now, when these sold from the mint, just the coin in the box originally before it was graded sold for $125 from the mint. Now they're only like $100 on eBay, the coin in the box, but I guarantee you're going to probably, for a thick slab like this, you might have $50 into grading, and you're not guaranteed a 70. These ones sell for $150. That's the lowest I saw a 70 of this in 2022 go for. The 2023s are a little cheaper, and then the earlier back you go, they get more expensive. They did them since like 2008. Yeah, it's $150. Or best offer. Everything's or best offer, man. I'm not looking to make a fortune on any of this stuff. All this stuff should just go for what its, minimum value is. Yeah, I mean, you can't even buy the coin for less than $100 plus shipping and tax in the box. And pay $35 to grade a normal coin, right? This isn't a thick slab. Probably after, everything, you're probably shipping and tax into it. And you send it in, you get a 69. Now it's only worth $125. Would you rather get the one that's a 70 already in the holder? Here, I'm gonna do it for just as cheap as the 69 goes for. That's the best I can do, guys. I can't like give stuff away. I'm not like a big balling stream like that. We ain't balling out of control or anything yet. We're trying to get there, you know what I mean? We've been on here for 3 years, you know what I mean? You can tell, you know what I mean? Like, we hustle, man. It's just us, man. There's only so much I can make happen by myself, you know. We partner with a shop locally, and then we have another shop that we go to that's further away. We also, shop shows, and we, treasure hunt. We do all that, man. We have collections of pretty much anything you can think of. I've still got this crazy ass. Look, I got too much stuff that needs to go to grading. That's what I'm saying, though. Is like I got this too. I've had like 8 people say they wanted this. This is a 1823. Let me show you all the doubling along there. Look at that doubling on the lip and on the nose. This is a 1823 broken 3. This is a major die variety. This coin, if it's straight graded, which this stuff here, you see all this? This is not post-mint damage. This is actually, you know what I mean, greased over die. This is the die got fucked up when it was minted. Stretch, planchet, whatever you want to call it. But I got this coin for a heck of a deal. So even if it got AU details and you went to XF45 price, it's 1,400 PCGS. I have this right now for what, $800. had an offer from 2 dealers for 1,000, like, but I didn't want to sell it to a dealer. I want to sell it to y'all. Like, yeah, I don't have this in here right now. This is actually in my normal buy it now outside of the show. So, Somebody smart, go look it up, man. 1823 broken 3. Very easy to see the broken 3 on it. The photos are there. Everything's there. Money makes money, chat. Big bank, tank, little bank. That's how this works. Yeah, so you got like a $1,400 coin. You got at least a $900 coin, possibly $2,500 if it hits a 4. You got a $1,200 coin. It hits a 63. And you got everything else on the table. Everything else on the table. Throw me a number, chat. We'll run everything, bro. Shit, I'll run it all. You can have it all. Some colonials. Some melt silver. Some early in there, too. And that melt silver, that's for sure. Some 40s. That slab. Two Canadian mint sets, 1961, that are PL. And a 1857 to 1858 Indian War, Great Britain. 3rd Regiment medal that's worth like $425. Like, saw a massive amount of comps on this. It's called the British Indian War. Yeah, 1857 to 1858. It's like $425 is what this is worth. I saw it sell on like 5 or 6 different metals websites. Different regiments, though, like, that's actually a super early regiment. I didn't see much of those selling, actually. I only saw one comp for a 3rd regiment. And it was a different guy. Nobody. All good, chat. All good. God forbid if I put that other book out there, y'all would really be scared away. This book I got over here got my heart stopped for the past couple days. There, will fucking knock your damn socks off. Whole table, chat. What you got? You got a possible $1,200 and at least $900 coin sitting back there. And there's like $425 in this stack. You got 40 and 40 meld on the 2 mint sets. And this is like $425 comps. These are free over here. Let's go one at a time. What y'all got on this coin? $1907S. Monster Rainbow Tone. Minted in the US. See if we can zoom in to see that S. There's your S. This is a freaking beast of a coin. Like I say, guys, got a big book in. These are coins from my grading pile, like need to be graded. This coin here in a 64 is $2,500 NGC. Just looking for an offer. I think minimum it's a 63, which is $900 NGC. And then that's not talking about the monster toning on it. Beautiful rainbows up above the head and all. Definitely not the common for that coin. And then I have this Canada 1902 no mint mark. This is from the series from 1902 to 1907. The 1902 had two different types. The no mint mark, which was the more rare, and the H mint mark. This coin right here just needs a 63. I think this coin might be a 64 or 65. There is some die polish on this, which of course there would be with this higher grade. Just looking for offers, guys. The dot dime, no, I don't think it's that one. It's just the 1902 no mint mark. I think I do know which one you're talking about, though. I didn't have that one, but I think I saw it like in the book or when I was looking something else up. Is it in between this time frame? 1902 to 1907? Because I feel like I did see that. Yeah, no, it's not the dot. It's just a 1902 no mint mark. There's supposed to be a H underneath the bow there. What's up, Goofy? What's up, Jason? What's up, Chaser? Yeah, right. Yeah, that's probably why I saw that. That's like a special, like super special coin. Yeah, this ain't nothing like that. But this still would be top pop. I mean, if this gets a 64, there's nothing in NGC's grading any higher. They only have prices up to a 63. So usually that means that they don't have anything higher. Like I say, I bought another book that's got crazier coins in it, so I wouldn't mind selling these. I have way too much to grade at this point. So if somebody knows what these are and wants to take a chance on them, of course you can always yeah, I know, Zephyr. I get it. It's not like it's a cheap, something to make an offer on. Tell y'all what, this one right here, this one, if it gets a 4, like I think it probably could, it's 2,500 NGC. If it gets a 3, it's 900. It's no lower than a 3. So what I'll do is I'll cut 900 in half. It would be 450. I'll actually go 400. And that's got to be the lowest I can possibly even go on that. And I mean, you're you're buying an uber rare coin. I mean, this is not my price. This is NGC's price, right? Like, if that hits that level, which, I mean, it's got the full luster and, you know, really no wear on it. 1907S, beautiful toning also. And then this one, I'd have to be like, I hate that, man. I hate when like somebody would love to have it and can't get it. Yeah, that really sucks. This one right here, yeah. I mean, I'm doing it cheap. I just, like I say, I have too much to grade right now. I'm probably going to lose money on that, but I'm just really selling it for what I paid for it. You know, this one right here, 1200 NGC in a 3. This one I'd have to be like, this has some toning around the rim on both sides. It's more present on the reverse, but yeah, you don't see this coin in this condition. I've sold thousands of these in melt lots. You know, like those melt coins I have back there. You know, maybe not a 1902 no mint mark, but oh man, if you got it, man, they might not be here. That's what I'm saying. Like, you never know, bro. Make me an offer, bro. I gotta get this stuff out of here so we can get to the other crazier stuff. The whole table. If somebody's got enough for the whole table, throw it out there, man. It's not like I'm really just selling this stuff at what I just need my money back. It's really that simple. Those were in my collection, you know. Appreciate you either way, buddy. Hopefully, I have something you're interested in next time. Let's see. Yes. So both coins, what did I say? 9 for both. A possible $2,500 coin and a $1,200 coin. Whoever's got the money gets them. Ain't nobody gonna have the money. It's okay. Whoever they go to will be a lucky sap, that's for sure. And you guys can, if you guys bought those coins off of me, you know, and you know at least pay me fair when I'm asking, you can hit me up as you submit them. You know, let me know what goes on with it. You know, if I owe you a little money, I'll shoot you a little money, and that's how that works. If I'm selling coins like that. But I try to keep them. I try to keep them to where like the grade that I think they would get is what I wrote on there. But what I just priced them at was like it was a grade back from what I think they would get. Right. So, and then cutting that in half. because they're raw. You got to pay grading fees. Whole table, chat. Throw me an offer. $400 over here. This is a $400 metal. 40/40. And a possible $2,500 coin. $900 at the minimum, and a 63 and a $1,200 coin. Everything, chat. Whoever gets it first. I'm hoping some of my followers are paying attention. I just got in a massive collection, so I'm willing to sell up some of this stuff that I keep getting this damn alarm going off. Oh, Jeff Witt, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. I wanted to thank you from the last stream. I appreciate you. I didn't realize you bought so much last weekend. Like, you bought stuff in both streams. Did you hear me? I was just thanking you for buying so much last week. I didn't realize you bought like both streams. Or in 3 streams. 2 streams. Yeah, I appreciate you, buddy. Very much so. No problem, man. If they're not to you yet, they got sent out the day after we last talked. So let's see. And you got 2 packages. But they probably should come the same day because I sent them out the same day. So, guys, I'm willing to get rid of these coins at what I paid for them. Yeah, this is a 1907S Monster Toner, 1 peso, minted here in the U.S. in San Francisco. Let me zoom in so you can see the S. There's your S. It's like upside down S. 1907S. This coin, I think, would hit a 64 just based on the ones I've seen. None of them have this beautiful of toning. Does have a little bit of a weaker strike on the front than the reverse. So even if it hits a 63, it's a $900 coin. 2,500 and a 4 and 900 and a 3. And then that's not talking about the toning. I paid 400. I need 400 for it. Somebody else was going to buy it. They said they can't today, though, so they ran away. 1902 no mint mark. This is a Canada. This is a Canadian dime. So on this, they run this design. They run from 02 to 07, and the 02 has 2 different designs. It has the no mint mark and the H mint mark. The no mint mark is the more rare of the 2. Let me zoom in on this. There's supposed to be an H underneath that bow for the H mint mark. This, of course, is the no mint mark. This coin's got some dye polish on the front, which is common to this high of a grade. This coin needs a 3. I think it's probably a 4 or a fucking 5 in my actual opinion. So you might be going home with a top pop. But 63 is 1200 NGC. I think I was asking 5 on this, 4 on that. Or best offer. Take them both. Maybe I crack a little bit more of a deal. And then I still got all this stuff left. About $425 worth of stuff over here left. Plus 2 1961 Canadian mint sets that are PL. And then this piece that, you know, is like $425 is the actual value on that. But Indian War Medal, Great Britain, 1857 to 1858. But I think I had 200 on it. The sets meld at 40 a piece. Yeah, you guys can buy the whole table. We can break stuff up. Really, I'm just trying to get some money together for this next collection, and you guys are going to want to see this next collection. I'm guaranteeing that. Or I wouldn't be selling those 2 major coins. Yeah. There's some stuff coming in, Jeff, that is like the past 2 days I've been like I thought I was gonna have a little like heart attack. Like I was like, Jesus Christ. I kept looking coins up and I'm like, God damn, man. But yeah, just trying to get enough together to own that. And so I hate to sell those two though because I've been holding them for a while. Those needed to go in. Like I was gonna send them in with that cat bus that's in my bin. Everything chat, one money. What you at? 9 there, plus 4, plus 80, plus 2. $1,580 at what I said I would sell the stuff at. Damn. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know, chat. I can't give it all away, that's for sure. This guy right here is like 130, 132 is what I saw sold comp for on this on eBay. This is an actual art piece. It has the artist signature on it and the date on the front, and I believe there's one on the back too. That's at 45 in this lot. This is at like $20, which is close to melt. This is at 35. You knew it's $75 on eBay. This was at $30, even though it's like $60 on eBay. All of these are like 20 a piece, even though you got a $150 coin. You got 35. You got 100. 100. These are all the colonials I have left. And then you got melt silver over here. This is all the melt silver, which is $90 in melt. It's actually $87 in melt exactly. And then this guy, that's 150 bucks. 125 at the lowest. The coin that could be $2,500 and the coin that could be $1,200. Let's show these two sets too. Like I say, these melt at 39 and some change. 1961, kind of an earlier year to see. These are like, the envelopes are kind of dusted. I only had later dates, so I'm not used to this envelope style. They're very, very, there's two of those. PL strikes on them, which is not uncommon for their mint sets. And this guy that collected them, that's all he seemed to grab. Offers, chat. Offers. Throw it out there. Give me a number. Buy stuff individually, or you can buy it all. Damn, Jeff, you got silver now. That's cool, buddy. Zepho, what's up, buddy? Because I got my two coins from my collection that were meant to go to grading that are fire ass coins, so that I can sell them and buy this collection. I'm just asking what I paid for them. So if anybody is interested in some like major coins, I have this guy, which is a 1907 S, 1 peso, Philippines. Better date. The S is down there. We can zoom in if you want to see it. This coin in a 4, which is possible, very possible, based on what I saw. It's $2,500 coin. Didn't see any toners like this either. I'm going to say minimum of 3. That's $900 NGC. So I paid $400 for this. That's what I'm asking. This guy right here is 1902 no mint mark Canadian dime. This guy in a 3 is $1,200. This is the rarer of the two 1902s. There's a H mint mark. This one's much lower mintage, and I think they melted a bunch of them from the story I heard. And so that's why it's so valuable in mint state like that. That one I was asking $500. So 5 and 4, you got $900 there. You got 40 and 40 melt, 39 and some change, 39 and some change melt. This is $200. And then everything there, over there, you got 35, 20, 35. You got $100 in colonials, 30. You got $90 melt here, and $150 slab. That's everything left on the table. If somebody wants everything. If you want to break stuff apart, you just want one of those crazy coins I showed, that's fine too. I really shouldn't sell them, but I kind of need the money, so get my money back out of them and move on. I got this book in that it needs to be mine, so. Y'all are lucky this is still here, actually. One guy was like, I would buy it, but I don't have money today. He's like, let me get out of here. He probably actually had it. He's scared to spend it. That's all right too. I get it, man. It's a lot of money. They're big coins though. I mean, you got 1,200 and 2,500 potential, so you got $3,700 potential for $900. It's really like a no-brainer. I don't know why they're still sitting there, type thing, you know. But it's all good. It's a lot of money. I get it. I ain't gonna be mad if I have to keep them. That's for damn sure. A lot more money to be made if I send them in. That's for sure. But if I sell them to somebody in here, then somebody's gonna be super happy, and somebody's gonna come back and be a buyer for life. That's for damn sure. So you gotta look at it both ways. I ain't even heard a number yet. I ain't even heard a single number yet. None of this stuff's worth nothing, huh, chap? Sure. I walk alone. I bet if Jeff had it, he would have already bought those 2 coins, right, Jeff? He spent too much money, though, with us last week, man. Oh, man. I'm waiting for that one buddy to come back. Whoever gets them first, bro. That's how it always goes. It's first come, first serve. Walk on. Alright, well, can we sell this stack of stuff at least? I know, those other coins are scary. I don't want y'all to be too scared, you know. Too scary. Yeah, I'll sell everything on the damn table, man. These are from my grading pile, though. These are the 2 coins I'm selling for just what I paid for them. This is a 1907 monster toner. I mean, as you can see, 1 peso from the Philippines. This coin needs a 63 and it's $900. 64 is $2,500. I paid $400 for this. That's what I'm asking. I got another collection in that I need to pay for, so these are up on the chopping block. 1902 no mint mark. Very rare year and no mint mark. This just needs a 63 and it's a $2,500 coin. Or, yeah, $1,200 coin. The pair was $900. But this stack over here, you know, you got, this is like $100 graded NGC. I'm just asking around melt $20. This is a commemorative from Ireland, 10 shilling Easter Revolt coin. This is like $75 on eBay. I'm just asking $35. That's what I paid in this lot. This right here is like $132 on eBay. I think I have it $45 in this lot. This is actually an art piece. It's engraved by the actual artist on the front and the back, and the year is 1902. It is Paris, France. This is a 1832 20 real with a 40 counter stamp. These are usually like 60 bucks, you know, like 30. I think it's $30 in this lot. You've got all of these old, shit, what do they call them? I forgot the word anyway, but 1700s and 1800s here. Old copper coins. The Irish Hibernia halfpenny there. Colonials. These are all colonials. This is a no date, little rough, 1798 to 1806. 1 penny. Another Hibernia. These are like $20 a piece is what I would usually do on these. They're worth like 30, 40 a piece, but. And then all this is melt. All this stuff is just melt, which was $87 melt. And then the slabbed coin in the back was a $150 coin. They go for, the mintage is only 2022. I have it right here. These go for $100 in the box right now, just the coin. Then you'd have to submit it for grading. Not guaranteed a 70. They're thick slabs, so you're probably going to pay extra. Probably going to pay $40 to grade it. Right now, to buy one in the box, it's $100 plus shipping and tax. This is $150 is what these go for in a 70. I can do it for $125, which is what a 69 goes for. That whole stack on that side that I was saying I would sell is like $425. I'll redo the math though for you and give you like an actual number. Like maybe it's a little lower than that. But if you're interested, I would sell it as a stack. And all of this stuff is from the same old guy's collection that passed away not that long ago. And we bought a $22,000 collection from him. And I've been selling the foreign from it for like a month and a half now. His grandson brought it into the shop. Yeah, so that stack over there. Here, I'll redo the math real quick. Are you interested? Or yay, nay, maybe stay? And you ain't got to pay shipping and tax 30 times to buy those 30 coins right there, or whatever it is. Just got to pay it once. That's how we do it over here. Damn, I don't know how that was staying connected. That's for damn sure. Put these numbers in. There's yeah, so 315 here. No gold today, buddy. Do have some really expensive silver coins, but no gold today. Yeah, this whole stack, it was 315 before this. So with this at 125, 435. I said 425 though, so. And I'd actually do it at like 410. That's that whole stack over there on the right, not including the $2,500 coin or the $1,200 coin, or these sets. Just that stack right there. This is all one lot of coins right here, guys. Go back through them again. Somebody I thought wanted them. This is, a shilling that's going to be around melt. Better than melt, but we're going to do it at round melt. This right here is a 1832 40 raise Brazil, usually 60, doing it $30 in this lot. This is a $75 coin, doing it $35 in this lot, or $30 in this lot. This sells for $132 on eBay, doing it for $40 in that lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 colonials, $20 a piece. And then this is all melt silver. So just whatever it melts at. There's $87 melt here. And the slab back there, that goes for $150. $150 plus 87, $120 there in colonials. This guy at 40, this guy at 30, this guy at 30, and this guy at 15. Gets you to 435. I just ran it for 410. I don't know how much lower I can do it for. Like 400. It's all good, chat. There's plenty of streams out there that are selling the coins individually for their full price. Don't worry about me. You don't want them, you don't want them. That's okay. There's plenty of other stuff out there. These fuckers don't even know what the hell they're looking at, bro. It's going to be one of those days again, huh? Wonder where everything from last week went, guys, that you guys did this on last week, where you acted like it wasn't worth nothing and then it all was gone by the end of the weekend. Wonder how that happened again. Like it happened for the past 3 years. Damn, they got it cooking in here, brother. Cooking. Oh, come on, bro. Really? This app is so fucking glitchy, bro. Y'all sleep that hard. Let him have it. Y'all sleeping that hard. Got a potential $2,500 coin and a $1,200 coin back there, and $400 off to the right there, and $39 melt, $39 melt, and a $400 metal sitting there. So, pretty substantial table there. I know TC, they're sleeping TC. Look, let me show you what, I don't know if you've even seen this. Look, I've got this coin on the table. This coin just needs a 63. It's a $900 coin itself. I think this coin's a fucking 64. That's $2,500. Right? We got this coin right here. Needs a 63. $1,200 coin. I think it's easily that. Got $400, $425 sitting at $435 sitting over here. $39 melt, $39 melt, and a $425 metal. I paid $400 for this coin. I paid $500 for this coin. All this stuff I have left over from last week, so that was why I offered it to Buddy for that. I did buy these this week, and I've had this for a couple weeks. That was just, he bought a bunch of stuff last week. That's if he had it, that's stupid cheap. I would only really do that for him. But whoever's got the money is who's going to take it down. So I got to pay for this big freaking early ass book I just got in. Early Great Britain stuff. So stuff in there that's worth like $3,000 a piece and shit. So I gotta get some money together, right? So these were in my grading pile. Like normally I would not even attempt to sell them. I would just send them in and make a lot more fucking money. $2,500 and a 4. Full luster. I mean, there's no way it's under a 3. That's $900. All right, I paid $400 for this coin, bro. Let's zoom in on this coin right here. These run from 1902. This design, they run from 1902 to 1907. There's two different designs on the 1902. There's a no mint mark and an H. This is the rarer of the two, the lower mintage, and they also melted a lot of them for the H mint. That's why this coin in a 63, I've actually never even seen one this nice. This coin in a 63, this might be a 4 or a 5 in my opinion. But this coin in a 3 would be top pop $1,200 NGC. Got some dye polish on the front, which is, if it's that high a grade, you're going to see dye polish. Reverse is stunning, some edge toning. And you guys are welcome to go look up NGC's price on those coins yourself. I didn't write NGC's price. Whole table chat, how much? Whoever's got the money first, bro. Whoever's got the money first. Possible $1,200 coin or $2,500 coin, $1,200 coin, $400 metal, two 1961 mint sets that are PL. These melt at $39 and some change. All right, because you got silver dime, or dollar, half, quarter, dime. Yeah, no, it's not that. This is the 1902. Oh, you have? Oh, cool. That's cool, though. That sounds cool, actually. I've never heard of that variety. That sounds like a rarer variety, though. Yeah, Canada stuff, pay attention to it, man. If you see something that looks really, really nice, like especially the smaller coinage, they're not supposed to look that nice. Like, you're not going to find them that nice. I've sold thousands of these in stacks of melt coins like these coins back here. I've sold thousands of them in like conditions like this, you know. And probably none of them were 1902 mint mark either. No mint mark either. Let alone being in easily a 63 condition. That's like a coin somebody needs for their collection that they've been looking for like 20 years. And if they were in here, it would be gone in like 2 seconds. That's that kind of coin. Same thing with that 07S 1 peso. Yeah, they're like coins that if somebody, you know, they've been looking for them suckers, you know, they know how hard they are in that condition. Yeah, they would already be gone. Actually, there was 2 guys that probably would have bought them. They just probably spent too much this week. And I get that. I spend too much sometimes too. That's why I'm offering those. I get my eyes on something else and I get moving on, you know what I mean? I get throwing out money I maybe don't have yet. You know what I mean? That's when y'all win. Because both those coins, I guarantee that 07S is at least a 63. That's 900 NGC. I paid 400 for it. That 1902 Canadian coin, I guarantee it's probably at least that 63. And I paid like 500 for it. So I need 900 on the pair based on what I paid. The peso, like I say, 400, buddy. That's literally what I paid for it a while back. And in a 3, it's 900, which I think it's easily a 3. It might get a fucking 4. Let me zoom in on it too so you can see it is the S. There's your S. '07S minted here. I know. It's heat, bro. It's heat. I'm just running it for, like I say, I got another collection in, and I need to pay for it. These were in my grading pile. Like, I didn't intend to sell these, because if it gets a 4, I'm rich, right? Or whoever buys it from me is rich. But I paid 400 thinking it's at least a 63. And that's $900 NGC. And then this one, I paid a little more for because I think it's guaranteed to hit that 3. $1,200. I got 5 on it. 9 for the pair. 4. You got 425 over here. 39.39 melt. And a $400 coin. I'd do everything on the table, 1,200 right now. The whole fucking table. But somebody's got to have cash money ready to roll and say run it. Whoever gets to it first. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it is what it is, man. Yep. Well, and it's not about you spent too much on the coin, you know what I mean? It's about, you know, maybe you just only have a certain amount of money. I live low income. I live with family, so yeah, now I get it. Like, sometimes there's just not extra money to be spent, right? At the time when you see something. There's been a lot of times where I've seen stuff that I cried that night that I wasn't able to buy. You know, like, you know what I mean? It's like, damn, bro. Damn, I would have bought that any day. You know what I mean? Like if I had it, but I didn't have it. But yeah, run it. Somebody's got it, bro. Somebody's just waiting for me to run it. They don't like talking. They don't like too much talk. There you go. Whole entire table. I'm also going to throw a couple things in. I'll make it easy on me. I'll make it easy on you. Simple as that. I can go through everything else too if you guys weren't sure. Besides those two major coins, what else was here? I can run back through it and give you values. But there's like 425 over here plus 80, like 75. So it's 5. I'm asking 2 on this. 6, 7. So there's like $700, 900 there, and $700 is like my actual ask price, like which should be my actual ask price, but I asked 1,200. Oh, I didn't sell it. It didn't sell yet. At least I don't think so. Yeah, no. Somebody's gonna steal it though. I guarantee that much. Like I said, there's a couple of people that are probably hoping I have it tomorrow. That one guy was like, "Man, I gotta get off here. I'm gonna hope you have it later on in the weekend." It's a big hope, that's for sure. He just wanted the 2 Bitcoins for 900, let alone the whole fucking table for 1,200. Yeah, it's all right, buddy. It's all right. I expected somebody to. They just didn't. Nobody can even just buy this coin from me, bro. Possible $2,500 coin for $400, bro. Like, how much better are you gonna get than that? Yeah, I ran the whole table. Look, this coin right here, bro. This is a 1907S, 1 peso, Philippines. This coin in a 63, which I think is minimum on this, is 900. If it gets the 4, which I suspect with the toning it might, it's a $2,500 coin. I paid $400 for it. I just need the cash back because I bought a new collection that I shouldn't have. And so, unfortunately, this is on the chopping block. So, whoever has $400 can potentially make 400 to a lot hundreds from me off of just this coin. And then I also have this coin, which is a 1902 no mint mark. Very rare to find the no mint mark. There's supposed to be a mint mark, a H down here. 32D quarter. No, I don't think that was me, friend. 1902. Yeah, so my name may be similar to somebody else. I've had that happen before. This coin right here, NGC in a 63, which this is probably like a 4, bro. Is $1,200. I'm asking 900 on the pair or 1,200 for the whole table. You have 425 worth of stuff here, 39 melt, and a $200 metal right here. You got $700 over here, 900 there, and I'm asking 1,200. If you need me to run through all this stuff again, we can do that too. No, thank you, buddy. Yeah, I don't mind. If it wasn't me, that's okay. Thank you for asking, though. If I had a 32D, I'd sell it to you. All foreign today, though. I think the only U.S. coin I had, somebody already bought. So Guys, all y'all got to say is run this table, bro. This table is nonsense, bro. This table is cheap. You guys are lucky Jeff Witt don't got it right now. You guys are really lucky. You guys are really, really lucky. Yeah, so over here you got this coin's at melt. This coin is like a $60 coin, but I got it at 30. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that, TC. This is Ireland 10 shilling. This is a commemorative, Easter revolt. This is like $75 in this condition on eBay. $30 in this lot. This is like $130. This is actually an art piece. Has the actual artist's name and everything engraved on it in the year 1902. Each one of these is different. These sell for $132 on eBay. Asking $40 in this lot. You've got, I believe, 6 colonial coins. Those are 20 a piece. That's $120. And then you've got $87 exactly melt in this silver right here. And then the slab back here is $150. It's the cheapest they sell for in a 70 antique like that. Only 2022 minted. Like I say, these Canadian mint sets are PL. I'm just selling them for melt. This guy right here, like I say, you can look it up on thousands of metal websites that sell metals. $425 is what this sells for. I have $200 on it. So you got $1,700 over here, $900 here. Which all's offered, chat? I think we're just wasting time, aren't we? Yeah, I'm gonna run it at what I offered it to Jeff Witt for. I can't go any lower than that, chat. If nobody buys it here, then I don't know, bro. You got $3,700 potential in just those 2 coins. $425 over here, 77 here, and 200 there. You'd have to be broke not to bid. All right, I get it. It's all right. All right, somebody will have it. Might be you if I have to run it again tomorrow. Might be you, might not be. I guess somebody thought I was going to sell that fucking peso that's worth $2,500 for melt or something. Because I've had like 3 people ask about this peso. And I ain't heard a number yet. I ain't heard a damn number yet. Really not hard to work with, chat. Go look the coin up. Do I need to bring it up on my screen? 1907S, 1 peso, Philippines. So you guys can see the price. So you can see I didn't doctor the $2,500 price. What I need to do? Yeah, we ain't doing all that. If you got Google, you can find NGC's website. And it will tell you this coin in a 64 1907S is a $2,500 coin. I bought this months ago, right? This coin, I think minimum is 63, which is $900. I paid $400 for this. This is a monster fucking toner also. It's not just a 1907 1 peso in high grade, right? It's a monster toner on top of that. Nobody's got an offer on this, huh? Potential $2,500 coin in a 64. That's not worth making an offer on, huh? 1907 S, Philippines, 1 peso. Here's your S. This coin in a 3 is $900 and a 4 is $2,500. Just looking for an offer. Goofy, for you, I most certainly will. Because you bought a bunch of stuff last week. And I try to take care of my actual buyers, so you're gonna get it. And your other package is on the way. I didn't realize you were Canadian. Do you live full time in Canada, Goofy? Great pickup, buddy. Send these fuckers in or put them in your collection. If you don't grade stuff, that's okay. But if you grade stuff, send these fuckers in right away. Oh, retired. Okay, cool, awesome. I appreciate that, buddy. Great pickup. You just gotta get your payment straight. That's all. I'll let you take care of it. Give you a couple minutes. Yeah, no problem. I know how it is. Yeah, killer pickup. Cool, and then I guess we'll just run the rest, whatever left on the table. We just need to offer. Give you a couple minutes. I actually got to get a drink anyway, so. Oh, right back. While we're waiting for that payment, guys, if there was everything else that's available on the table, feel free. If there was an individual piece you wanted or you wanted it all, you had an offer, feel free to throw it out there. Wait for Goofy, we'll get him bagged up, and then we'll move on to that next stuff there. If you have some trouble, Goofy, just let me know, buddy. Damn, they must be playing with him. Goofy, like I say, if you have an issue, let me know if we need to rerun it. There it is. Sometimes that thing's a pain in the butt, ain't it, Goofy? It did that to me the other day, man. I was like, what the fuck, man? It took me like fucking 30 minutes. I was like, God damn. Thank you, buddy. Good pickups. I'm going to put them in separate bags, too, just so they don't rub on each other at all. Any big coins like that, I always do that. No problem, man. Goofy. 64. Is that the year you were born, buddy? 64. 64. Last year of silver here in the U.S. Great grabs, buddy. There's your one guy, and there's your other guy. Alright, so rest of the table up for grabs, guys. Wonder if I can kind of... I might keep this medal, man. Like I said, this medal's Great Britain. This is 3rd Regiment. This is the Indian War. The war with India, 1857 to 1858. This is not a coin, but you could grade it. They would put the medal in there with all its pieces there in an actual holder. But they sell these raw on a lot of medals websites. It's a special war, I guess, and very short. So these are actually pretty rare. Sterling silver. They sell for $425. I'm asking $200. We've got two 1961, a little bit of an earlier year there, Canadian mint sets. These meld at 39 and some change a piece. 40 a piece is what I'm asking, so $80 for the 2 sets. Pretty much just asking melt. And these sets are pretty PL too. A little bit more uncirculated than some of the other ones I had. They actually look uncirculated. A little more than some of the other sets this guy had. But yeah, those are just right at melt. 20 cents over melt a piece. This guy right here is $100 in the box. Before it's graded, and a 70, it's like $150 right now. Used to be like $250. The ones that are early, like 2008, 9, and 10, those are like $500 for the same item. They only minted 2022 of those. Oh man, yeah, that's hard, isn't it? I didn't even think about being from Canada. Do you have a grading company that's Canada though? I don't know anything about that, but do you have like um a couple grading companies there that are like that you guys, accept? At least for Canadian stuff, you could use like that dime. Like I could see you submitting that through a Canadian grading company, and still it having the same value. Gotcha, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Customs is you just never freaking know like what they're gonna do. Sometimes sometimes they probably let it through, right, and sometimes they're holding you up. So yeah, no, I get that. Especially with like an expensive coin, you're kind of scared. I would definitely feel the same way, especially if I was sending gold and big coins like that across the border. Yeah, to because then they got to go to PCGS or NGC too. You got to hope they don't lose them. At least if they lose them, they got to pay you for them. You know, I don't know about customs. I know custom. I know that the thing I shipped to you last time, it actually says the amounts, what was in the package. So at least that's good. I would think USPS would owe you the money if whatnot didn't pay you. You know what I mean? Or I didn't pay you if they were lost. Yeah, like probably you probably get paid 3 times actually. I had this one guy. He bought some stuff from another stream, and he had an issue or something, but he ended up owning the coins and getting the money twice. Like the seller took care of him and whatnot took care of him. I was like, Jesus, bro, he was he was caking up. Yeah, I see, and with foreign stuff, I'm more NGC. You know what I mean? Because PCGS kind of, yeah, they rub me the wrong way with some foreign myself too. They don't seem to know what they're doing with some foreign. Not all, but some. If it's not super rare, they don't know what it is, and they don't know how to grade it. Every coin's different. There's a grading scale, but every coin's different, and depending on the age, so you're gonna grade a 1734 coin different than you're gonna grade a 1987 coin, if that makes any sense. So, um, I see examples of them just not doing certain coins properly. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, unless PCGS says they didn't receive them. They said they received them, though. Is that what you're saying? That's crazy. I'll be heated. All right, let me get back to work here. We was just hanging out. All right, so those sets, that slab, and all of these coins over here. Let me do these by section. We got your better stuff here in the front. 30, 30, 30. This is like $12 melt, but it's actually $100 if you graded it. Um, these are all $20 coins, colonials. And then this whole stack is melt. This stack right here is $87 melt. So $87 melt, $150, $39.39 melt, $200 coin, plus another $120 at $20 a piece for the colonials, plus 30, 60, 90, 102. Let me see how much is actually left out here. I'll do it for a lot for somebody if somebody's interested. That way you can see Shipping, I'd rather do it that way for you guys because you save more money that way. And it's I only have to ship one package, so these guys that would rather split it up into 5,000 packages, I don't really get that unless you have other people packing stuff for you, which is the case with some of these big streams. All right, so let's see. So we had 150 plus the $87 amount plus the 120 for the Colonials plus 115 for those coins in the front plus $80 for the two Canadian sets plus 200 for the metal. I can take that metal out of there. Without the metal, it's 552. With the metal, it's 752. What's left on the table? Like what value's left? Make me an offer, take it all. If you guys want to see what's left, again, I see some new people came in. I can show everything that's left. And then we just throw me an offer, let it rip. I don't mind keeping this. Actually, yep, no problem. Lego. I'll leave this out here while we go over it. All right, let's see. So we had, we'll do this stack over here first. The better coins are in the front. This, I think, would be a 63, which is like $100 NGC. I'm just asking melt, which is $12 in this lot. This guy right here is like a $60 coin, 1832.40 raise. Asking $30 in this lot. This is an actual piece of art from 1902, Paris, France. It's actually engraved by the artist and the year and everything. These are like $132 on eBay. It's $30 in this lot. This guy right here is a 1966 10 shilling silver. It's $75 on eBay. It's $30 in this lot.
We'll be right back.
Okay. And then this is the Colonials that are in this lot. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are like $20 a piece. That'd be $120 in this lot. And then these guys here are going to be all melt. These are just melt value. There's $87 here in melt value. Most of it's Canadian. And then the nice Czechoslovakian at the front. You have this coin that's a $150 coin. This is the Cook Island, only minted to 2022. Sent in by 7K. Secret Heart. Got a 70 antiqued. These are $100 in the box right now. And they're thick slabs. So you probably cost $140 to grade it. And then if you get a 69, they're only worth $125. This metal, which I've showed a few times, this is $425 on a lot of metal websites. I'm just asking $200. And then these two sets are 1961 mint sets from Canada. Semi-PL on these. These are just melts, 39 and some change on both these sets. So everything on the at what I said right there, everything was $752, even with that metal. And then I'm just taking offers. If I take that metal out, that's $200, so it would be $552 without that metal. Taking offers. You'd be surprised too. Just throw a number out. I gotta get this stuff sold because I got a crazy book in recently that's like really early Great Britain stuff. That's all like uber valuable that we need to own like right now. So I'm just selling off what I have. I sold my two really good coins that are supposed to go to grading. We'll get rid of the rest of this table and we'll own that book, and I'll be happy, and you guys will be too. So it's really that easy. Yeah, at the numbers I said, 752 is the total. That's what I need. That's not what I need. That's just kind of, that was already a low price, right? That's like what I should sell them at. Oh, you may have seen them last week. Remember that Philippines 1 peso and the dime, the 1902 dime, the ones that were like 1200 NGC and 2500 NGC. If they get the grade, I think they will. Yeah, those two. They went to Goofy. I thought they were going to go to Jeff Witt, but he bought a lot last week, so I don't blame him. You got to save a little money. Another guy I thought was going to get him too at the beginning of the stream. But yeah, everything left. Throw me a number. Throw me a number. 752 worth of stuff. Minimum. That's going to be under comps. Way under comps for all that stuff. How about this right here? If you got this coin for free, it'd be 552. Whole table. Everything left. $752 worth of stuff. Minimum, like at low comp. Like melt for most of it. The coins that are better, I have them at half price of what they should sell at. If you guys want to see it again, I'll show it again. If somebody that already saw it has an offer, throw it out. Show the Colonials. Yeah, I think it wasn't the too crazy one. Most of the big nice ones sold, but I think the best one left is this Irish Hibernia right here from 1760. And then you got the 1734. These are just earlier years. Rough shape though. You got an 1814 Great Britain commerce token. 1817 Hibernia there. And a rough 1898 to 1806 Drake bust. Undated. So that was the Colonials. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That I had left. Yeah, so this was 12. These were 20 apiece. This was 30. This was 30. This was 30. These were all melt. I know, right, Lega? This is a good deal, though. Actually, this really, I'm just trying to get the money I paid back out of all this stuff so that I can buy this book. This is one of those deals where it's like $750 worth of stuff. I'd probably do for you, Lega. I'd probably do 400. You can take it all. Sure, just this is worth that. Three from the Lega. I get it, buddy. I get it. Could you meet me in the middle? Yeah, I get it. I get it. Some of these days, man, it's just, and it's Friday too. It's one of them slow days. I'll tell you what, everybody always gets a deal on me on Friday, so why not you, right? Why not you, right? I don't even know why I get on Friday anymore because I can sell the coins for like way more on Saturday or Sunday. you know, I still keep trying though. I still keep trying to give y'all Friday people a chance. Keep trying. God damn, man, giving away coins today, brother. All good, all good. All right. Nobody else is paying attention either, like us, so you you go and take it. Good pickup, buddy. God damn, steal of a century. Talk about 50% off. No problem, buddy. I appreciate you. Talk about 60% off. Dude, I gotta start selling on Facebook, man. I've been seeing them Facebook groups, man. And there's a lot of ones that aren't legitimate, but there's also a lot of them that are. Some of them legitimate ones, man, they're selling stuff for way more than I could ever sell it for on here. That's for damn sure. Like those colonials and shit, they're getting like $40 a piece for colonials that look like those ones in that lot. You know what I mean? It's crazy. I'm like, dude, they're making out like fucking bandits over there. I don't know how people would trust somebody on what or on Facebook though. You know what I mean? I got ripped off $700 on Facebook one time trying to buy some coins. I should have known this was early on. You know what I mean? And it was too good to be true, right? It was like a lot for $750, but it had like 3 DMPLs in it, and you know what I mean, like stuff like that, where it was just too good to be true, you know. And I was like, and I had the feeling too that it was too good to be true, so I saved myself some money because I only sent him actually half of the money. So he tried to get $750 from me, but I sent him at half and said, when I get the coins, I'll send you the rest. I should have known by him being okay with that he was just going to take the money and run. But we all learn, man. Yeah, exactly. Yep, we all learn. Well, and see, the thing was, he was in a group where the whole group was illegitimate. The whole group was scamming. So even the admins and all that were like covering up for him, and oh, he'd never do that. That guy, oh, he's good in this group. He'd never do that. Yeah, be careful, guys. I'm telling you, like, if you buy on Whatnot, at least you know here you got a video receipt. And if you don't get what you were supposed to, shit gets handled. But anywhere else, yeah, be very, very careful. It's unfortunate that there's people out there just preying on us. And I actually care about the hobby, you know, like, so it really upsets me that stuff like that's happening. And then I tell people to come to Whatnot, and fucking, there's people on here doing dirty shit too, you know, it's like, come on now. Yeah. If you know somebody like that that's screwing the hobby, it's time to snitch. It's time to get rid of them. Whatnot will take care of them if they're on here. Good pickups. Lega. Put all that stuff together. I kind of separated you out there. Oh, these were free. These were just I don't even know what they are. They're 1800s. They came with one of these lots. I don't know if they're silver or not. I didn't think so. That's why I didn't even really do anything with them. But they're 1882, and it's a 1, a 2, and a 5. And they're from like Guatemala or something like that. So those are just extra on the house. Yeah, no problem, Alright, that's it for the day, guys. Well, somebody's got an offer on that 1823 Broken 3 that's in my bin. I'm not keeping that either, though, to be honest. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to get on out of here. Start fucking valuing this other book I got, man. It's fucking insane, bro. I got you guys have heard of a pine tree shilling before, right? I have a coin that's actually like 20 years before the pine tree shilling, or like 10 years or something like that, that has the exact same design, except for where the pine tree normally is. It has King Henry VI, I believe, like his face forward looking at you. It kind of looks like the Lord Baltimore coins. I have one of those, and like, I don't know, I need to send it in because it might be a mint state one. Based on the photos I was looking at, that itself was like $1,000 coin. I've also got a 1707 Plums and Roses crown, which has Queen Anne on it. There's only 60 of them graded between NGC and PCGS because they're so rare. The one I have is like, the highest grade is a XF. I believe mine's probably close to it. That coin's 2,700 NGC. Yeah, and if there's only 60 of them graded between PCGS and NGC, all of them that have sold through Heritage. So that coin right there, I need to send the fuck in like pronto. That Plums and Roses I have. All right, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here. I appreciate y'all, everybody that picked up something. You guys are awesome as always. Catch me. What's today? Friday. Probably be next weekend now because this payment will go to my bank account. And I won't get it till Monday. But all right, guys, appreciate y'all. Catch y'all next week.